Alright, so here's a little video on my 3DS collection so far, if you really want to call it that. I know some people like videos of showing 3DS off, and this is obviously in 2021, so system's still doing good, still worth it anyway. I mean, they obviously discontinued the system, which is more reason why if you want to get into it, you should probably start buying for it now, considering it just got like Walmart and stuff. They recently just like pushed all their 3DS titles and stuff and systems out this year, earlier this year, off the shelves, so prices might go up on them. I first got a new Nintendo 2DS XL, which is right here, the turquoise one. I got this, and this is a broken plastic case that I put over the system. It's like a $5 one, but the system itself's like in really good shape, and I put a screen protector on it as soon as I got it. I got this in 2018, and I didn't really care about the whole 3D thing, but then I'm not gonna lie, like I really wanted to know what the 3D was like. For like the last 3 years I've been sitting on it like, just man, I wish I had the 3D ability, I want to see it. So I got this. I could have got a 3DS XL, but for $10 more, but I deliberately chose this one because it's purple, and it's the midnight purple. I think the system just looks so real, it just looks so good. I know it's subjective, but it's a great looking system, and I like the design, the shape of the old one and the design of it. So I actually chose this one over the XL. I thought the XL looked ugly, and it was a blue one. But yeah, I've already played through. I finished one game that I started on my new 2DS, and I played through one full game and kept the 3D on the whole time. I like the 3D. It doesn't have the eye tracking, but it works great for me. It's amazing. It looks cool. I wish I would have gotten it sooner. And yeah, it doesn't give me headaches or anything like that. I think it's really cool. So I got this system. This one I got new. I still have the case. It's back here on the shelf. But this one I got used, obviously. But it's in good shape and it works great. Whoever had it before me took pretty good care of it. All right, so here's my my games, and I have bought a few titles this year. So this is one of the games I got. Yeah, I got this used, obviously, off eBay. I'll tell you the ones I got used and the ones I got new. This one I got used complete off of eBay, and this game's really fun. So I didn't have any fighting games, so I got Street Fighter. I want the Tekken, but it's super expensive. It's like 80 USD. It's super expensive. So this was like 20. You can get this fight 20, 30 bucks. So, you know, I bought this one. But this game's super great, and it looks super good on the 3DS with the 3D on. It's super cool looking. I keep using that word super, and it's literally super. But yeah, okay. I got this game used in 2018. And Dragon Ball Fusions. I haven't even started playing this yet, but yeah, it's complete. Hopefully I can start this soon. Always looked like a really cool game. This is actually one of the games that motivated me to want to get into the 3DS, was to play this, but then I got it and I never really got around to playing it. Kind of weird, right? I got this one new. It's still sealed. So I bought this for, it was only 20 bucks. It wasn't too expensive. I bought it off eBay, sealed off eBay. So it is a legit seal though. The person had bulk. I was gonna play it, but then everyone said the solo experience was not very fun. And then I looked at some gameplay and I was like, yeah, it doesn't look that fun on solo. Apparently this is a good game if you play it with your friends. And I don't have any friends that have a 3DS or want to play 3DSs. So yeah, I just figured, what's the point of opening it if I'm not even gonna play it? If I ever decide to play it in the future, then I will open it. And then we have Luigi's Mansion. I got this one factory sealed recently off eBay. And I opened it, but I haven't played it yet. It's actually in my 3DS right now. I just got it this month. So I'm about to start playing this very soon. I've never played the original one all the way. I did play a little bit, like an hour on GameCube, and I remember just thinking how fun it was. And the 3DS one should be really good. So I'm excited about that one. I should put the case over here. Have it on display. I got these two in a combo together. It's like $60. And that's Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I've never played through either of these, but I have played Ocarina of Time on the 64. I remember it used to scare me. Kind of weird, but yeah, I used to get creeped out by it. But I haven't ever played Majora's Mask at all. And these were like 30 a piece. You could get them cheaper, but I didn't want the Nintendo Select version. So I actually paid a little extra just to get the original prints. But yep, I got those two used. They're complete as well. They have all their... They don't even come with manuals, because I watched... well, this one did. Yeah, that's right. And this has all the paperwork with it. It's a little pamphlet there. 25th anniversary. But I watched some people open up these brand new, and they didn't have, unfortunately, it just came with this stupid paper or little warranty thing, whatever, warning pamphlet, you know, that they put in all the 3DS games. They started freaking being cheap even back then, and half the time now when you buy a Switch game, you don't even get anything in it except the cartridge. And this game, oh my goodness, this game's fantastic. So everyone kept saying this game was so good. They said, I seen somebody even make, he even said this game was so good that if you don't have a 3DS, it's worth buying a 3DS just to play this game alone. I was like, that's pretty bold. So I got it. I played through it in August. I already want to play through it again. So I've played a lot of Zelda games casually with friends when I was younger, but I've only beaten 2 Zelda games. I've only ever tried to beat 2. And my first one that I played through was in 2019. That was the Link's Awakening remake, and now A Link Between Worlds. And it's really hard for me to pick which one was better. I think the story's more like complex in this than Link's Awakening, but they're both so freaking good. Anyway, this game was amazing. It was really, 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 really good. And it has such nice cover art too. It's kind of like holographic. Probably can't see it double on camera, but yeah, that game's badass. Really good. Then I got this used in 2018, Mario Tennis. You know, nothing really special about it. It is fun though. And then this is my first 3DS game I ever got, Mario Kart 7. And you know, I finally got to see it in 3D this year. 3 years later. And then we got this one. I got this one new as well. It's Nintendo Select though. Sad. That nasty border. Some people, I mean, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day, right? It's just a game, but you know, when you're nitpicky about stupid little things like this, like I'm being right now, you're like, ew. But nonetheless, this is the first 3DS game that I actually beat. And this game was super, super fun. And actually, the second 3DS game that I've ever beaten or played through is Link Between Worlds. So these are the only 2 3DS games I've ever played through fully. But yeah, this game is super great. This Mario game is so good. What a freaking game this was. This was good. If I had to pick between the 2 of them, I mean, they're obviously so different. But if I had to just pick which one, if I could only play one of these ever again, like I had to throw one away and couldn't play it ever again, which one would I choose to throw away? I would get rid of probably the Mario. Like I think Zelda this one was better. Link Between Worlds was better, but both of those are super top tier games. Those are top tier 3DS titles. Really good games. And then we got this LBX, Little Battlers Experience. Some people say this is like a hidden gem. I don't know. I just got it for like $6. Yeah, I played it a little bit and I was just kind of not feeling it. But I could see where it would be fun if you gave it like time. You know, I could see it. All right. And then we got Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I got this one new. a long time ago, and I haven't ever played it, hardly at all. I just really didn't get into it. But it's probably cool. I think it's probably funner to play with friends though than like by yourself. So yeah. And we got this one, which I got used as well in 2018, Mario Party Island Tour. I haven't played this one a whole lot. I played it a little bit, and some of the mini games I played was pretty fun, so I do like that. Then we got, unfortunately, Nintendo Select. Freaking Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I haven't played through all of this because I played like 5 hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours of it, and it's really fun. But I'm about to play through Luigi's Mansion 1, and then I'll probably pick back up on this. This is kind of like you do missions and you go back, come back, do missions. I feel like that kind of takes away from the vibe a little bit, but it's still a fun game though. And I got this new in like 2018. I actually like dug a bunch of quarters up off my floor because I was broke, and I found enough quarters under my bed because my room was a wreck back then that I actually got it for 20 bucks from just picking up loose change around the house off the floors. That's kind of weird. I actually have another one. I got this out of birthday money. Luigi's Mansion 3 for Switch, and it's still, I haven't opened it. Still factory sealed. I got this in April, and I've never opened it. That's sad. I was actually planning on playing it with my sister, and we've never gotten around to it, so I figured I don't want to open it, you know, until we start playing it. And then my last one, and then one of my favorite games, is Mario Party Top 100. I got this new in 2018. This game's really good. So, super fun game here. Super fun, super fun. That's all my 3DS titles that I have, and both my 3DS systems. Now that I have 2 systems, I can actually play like Mario Party with my sister or something, because she likes these type of titles, this type of games. And then we have this, you know, little accessory here. Doesn't work on my 3DS, unfortunately. I figured it would because it's a circle pad. I'm like, it's the same thing, right? I mean, they look the same size, right? Don't they look like don't they look the same? But yeah, it will not, for whatever reason, they will not pop on the 3DS. And it says it only works with 3DS LL, which is, you know, XL. And here's one of them right here. How they work is there's all kinds of different types. They just pop right on like that. You do have to take them off though when you close the shell, because they kind of stand up a little bit. They wrap around the edges, and it's just tons of different patterns. So I do recommend these if you have problems with circle pad. If you have a 3DS XL or a new Nintendo 2DS XL, and the circle pads are kind of slick. So this comes with a bunch of different types. One of them in here is like a PSP. It's actually convex, and it has like a grip on it. They all have different grips on top of them, built on them. So they work decently. Sometimes they kind of fall off though if you get a little into it, you know what I'm saying? It might pop off on you to put it back on. But anyway, yeah, that's my 3DS. I don't want to call it a collection. Those are my 3DS games in 2021. I'm playing a 3DS in 2021. I think the system's fantastic. I think it's amazing. If you want a 3DS, I recommend getting one now off eBay, because they just discontinued them. They got them out of Walmart. All the games got removed, and you know what's going to happen next. Give it a little bit of time, and I bet you they're going to start bootlegging the video games, and eBay market prices are going to go up, and they're going to be flooded with a bunch of fakes, like what happened to Nintendo DS. Like if you get on eBay now and you try to buy a Nintendo DS game like Pokemon Soul Silver, not only is it high price, but there's so many bootleg variants now, and they're always trying to pull one over on you. And unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to happen with the 3DS titles. I know it hasn't yet, but I'm thinking most likely over time, give it a few years, they're probably going to start making a bunch of counterfeit 3DS games and then flood the market like they did the DS. And that would suck if that happens. Also, the prices are just going up and going up on them. So if you want a 3DS, I recommend getting one now before it gets too crazy. Trying to collect for them. Anyway, you guys have a nice day. Thanks for watching the video.